trade me. Look at the game like pay me. Nothing at all could break me. Word of New Jersey, it made me. I'm like the old threeness. Just a kid, but compete with the best. 24/7 breaking the sweat. Put my game to the test. I'm like the janitor. Call me to clean up the mess. Put the ball in my hands. I don't care if you contest. Wake up, put in work, go to sleep. But even in my dreams, I work on my technique. On a different time, like Protect Philippe. I want janitor engraved on my AP. But competition's in the way. I put in the work to put them away. I don't care about the fame. I'm married to the game. Make them respect the name. In love with the clutch like Dane. Ready for fire and rain. Glory comes after pain. It's only me at the gym. I feel like the janitor. It's only me in the stool. I feel like the janitor. When all the lights are dim, I'm like the janitor. For all the work I do, I'm like the janitor. Janitor time. Janitor time. Janitor time. Janitor time. Janitor time. Janitor time.
I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And joining us from the sidelines is David Aldridge. Last game for the Pacers, a loss to Orlando. And the Pacers start off with the ball. Here's Black. The 19-foot shot bounces high off the rim and drops. And looking at tonight's contest, Coach, why are both teams so good rebounding?
Well, I'd like to say it's great coaching, Kevin. You know, I always give those guys credit. But in reality, both teams do have a philosophy to go after the ball, and both these teams have tough, active people who are committed to getting as many extra possessions as they possibly can.
And you can't win in this league unless you can rebound, right?
Well, especially on the defensive end, Kevin. You've got to be able to keep the other team off the glass. At the offensive end, it sort of varies from team to team.
And here are the Pacers now, following the three-pointer by Utah. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Hendricks. Off target from three-point range.
He's got a paint stroke. That one almost dropped.
That one goes in.
Sweet pass from Turner. And he's really been working on his ability to pass the ball.
You know, Greg, thinking back to the glory days in Utah, they went to back-to-back finals in 97 and 98.
Unfortunately, though, Kevin, that Stockton Malone era, they just couldn't overcome the dynastic Bulls. The Jazz still searching for that first NBA title.
Here's Alexander Walker. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Westbrook. Black grabs the board.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
Here's Gay. Here's Black. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Now here's Westbrook. Here's Hendricks. Good D by Thompson. Kicks it out to Gay. This one for 3. Westbrook pulls it in. It's been a slow start here for Utah. It's a 3-point game. Bull, that's good.
Yeah, inside, Bull does a great job just making subtle adjustments and utilizing that length.
Here's Black. Driving the lane. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Pacers shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
Now, here's Westbrook. Pass to Nesmith. Back to Westbrook. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And if he continues the pattern of loving to drive, Westbrook will be very familiar with going to the line.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Finished the season last year around 80% from the stripe.
Indiana leading. 1:56 left to play in the first. Down low. Here's Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
And when he lets the athleticism take over, Thompson can do almost anything.
Here's Westbrook, and it's sent back by Turner. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Pass to Thompson. The shot from the low post is good. Thompson's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Got to do more than this to stop Thompson. He's used to having to fight through contact.
Oh, and the jam by Westbrook.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
2 for 1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
Pass to Sexton. It's deflected. And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
Here's Pritchard. It's good. This game is all even.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for the Pacers. Edwards with the screen. It's good.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
They have not led for a while. A chance to do so here.
Well, they'd like to retake the lead on this possession.
Pass to Sexton. Gets it off. No good on the last second attempt there. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Pacers out in front. They lead by 2. Live from Gainbridge Field. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And let's quickly break down the game, guys, we have seen from Indiana. What do you think?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
Well, if they're going to be that ferocious inside, this defense is in for a long night.
And it's the Pacers ball. They get to take on the Heat at Miami after this one. And that one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team. And they take the lead. Connects. Got the lead up to 1 now for the Jazz.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
The Pacers making a change here.
Checking in for the Pacers, number 28, Isaiah Stewart.
Now, here's Avdia. Good, nice job down low.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Thompson misses. So it's Utah now. They trail by 1. Good on the shot. Kessler's got his first points of the night.
Just right through him. Kessler not slowing up.
Outside, Avdia. Pass to Stewart. Back to Avdia. Down to 5 on the shot clock. On the wing, Walker. From the arc. to the paint. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. And, Greg, you think about what they call float game. Why does that one shot earn a nickname like that?
I mean, it's a badge of respect, right? The floaters, teardrops, whatever you call them, runners, often the finishing touch to an already well-developed offensive arsenal.
Pass to Stewart. The three. The rebound by the Jazz. Inside. And the dunk by Jackson.
Nice pass inside, making things easy for him now.
Pacers trailed by 3. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. And Stewart gets it to go.
Yeah, talking about Stewart, he's really increased his three-point attempts.
Here's Pritchard. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And it's the Pacers with the ball. Stan, as you know, in past years, Peyton Pritchard had always wanted a starting role. Now, more opportunity, and he has responded.
Yeah, Kevin, he's very competitive and certainly deserving of rotation minutes. He is just now entering his prime.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
A shot by Pritchard, no good.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
Here's Avdia. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
I can't believe he missed that three. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving him.
And it's important Sexton makes those. The more he hits from outside, the more the floor will open up.
Bounce pass, Avdia. And it's sent back by Kessler. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Stewart. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Here's Alexander Walker. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
And here's Avdia. Stewart with it. Now Bol defending. Pass to Filipowski. Sinks the triple.
Well, so many bigs excel from three-point range these days, and he's right up there with the best of them.
No one near Westbrook as he lets it go. Misses the three. On the wing, Walker. To the middle. Stolen by Westbrook. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And finished off by Westbrook.
This rookie, Westbrook, can really get up. Such an exciting young talent.
Walker in the corner. "15 seconds left in the first half. Yep, that one goes in there. He's got 8.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
And Westbrook gets it to go.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Filipowski. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Jazz lead by 4. And we'll return shortly. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Now Westbrook fires the three. The three-pointer is right on target. Westbrook's got the first basket of the third quarter for the Jazz. The screen from Thompson. Here's Black. Yes! And the foul. They get Russell Westbrook.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Pacers have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. Jazz leading by 4. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
On the wing, Turner fires from the corner. Rebound, Utah.
You can hear him sputtering all the way over here. He knows he should have knocked that one down.
And I would not test Turner. And Miles has led the NBA in blocks.
Out of the rafters, he punched it in.
Are you kidding me?
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Pacers trailed by 4. And he drives in. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. 12 points for him.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Westbrook with it. 13 points in the game. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. We see coaches, Stan, willing to pay fines for complaining about the officiating. You had a hard time thinking if you ever did that. Going back in my Rolodex here. Did you ever do that, Coach?
I mean, Kevin, I paid hundreds of thousands of dollars of fines in the NBA. Yeah. My wife was not real happy about that at one point, reminding me early on that we had 4 kids we were going to try to put through college. And she told me one year I just gave away 2 college educations.
Here's Black. Connects from 3-point range. Black's got 8.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Here's Westbrook. Lays it up off the glass. Westbrook's got 19 points.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
A nice shot by Black. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for Utah. 3-point lead. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road. And it's Gay with the rebound.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Well, he's making it look easy. Thompson with great body control off the contact.
Westbrook. That's tipped. Rudy Gay on the way. With a lead. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Gay's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Alexander Walker. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
It's Westbrook with the drive. Score the basket, his 8th. 8 for 13 from the floor.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Here's Black. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Up their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
Here's Westbrook. The Pacers pull it in. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Black. Got a piece of it. Pass to Bull. Here's Hendricks. Back to Bull. Westbrook drives in. Makes it off the glass. Westbrook's got 15 points here in the second half.
And you see how eager Westbrook is to make a splash on offense, attacking over and over again.
No good. Russell Westbrook has been leading the charge for the Utah Jazz. They've leaned on him for offense, and he hasn't let them down.
46.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Indiana trailing here. Outside, Walker. Here's Black. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And Indiana making a change here. And it's Utah's ball. Here's Sexton. It's stolen. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Third personal foul. First team foul.
The first one falls.
2 shots. Black.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. To the inside. Williams with the steal. Into the lane. Sexton grabs the board. Here's Pritchard. Rebound by Williams.
Yeah, but the hand in the face. It's critical that you contest his shots every time down the court.
And it's Thompson with the jam.
The speed makes Thompson such a threat with the ball in his hand.
Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Indiana.
His shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
It's deflected. They retain possession. The 3. Offensive rebound. And the slam by Williams.
Relentless effort from Williams. The board and the bucket.
Inside. Raji. Excellent D there from Williams. Pacers leading by 4. Got it. Good job in the low post.
And that's his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the D and finish at the rim.
And they get it. A shot by Pritchard, no good.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. Just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
On Spaz Avdia. Out to Thompson. Indiana moving the ball around. Shot clock at 6. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Substitution on the court.
Jazz trailed by 6. Pass to Bull. Back to Westbrook. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's on Robert Williams.
And at 7'2", Bull has incredible vision, including noticing when his teammates are open.
Well, that's what you expect from him in this situation.
Outside Turner. Stolen by Westbrook. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Indiana.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
2 shots.
And they've also been steady from the three-point line and doing a good job creating room for their shooters and then converting. Only down 2 now, but that miss might come back to haunt you. If they don't get a stop, it's back to a 2-possession game.
2 minutes remaining.
Back to Avdia. On the wing, Thompson. Shot clock at 5. Hendricks pulls it in. Utah trailing here. to tie it up. Westbrook can't get it to go. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. Here's Walker. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Well, you can see Thompson working on his passing and expanding his skill set.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Here's Westbrook. Avdia with the rebound. Pacers leading by 4. And the dunk by Walker.
When Jarris Walker stuffs it, we feel those bucks over here.
1:12 left in the game. Here's Hendricks. Pass to Nesmith. Outside Westbrook. Good! And now they trail by just 4.
And the defense really can't let the rookie get inside. This is right where Westbrook wants to live.
Now here's Turner. Gay in the corner. Down low. Here's Walker. And finished off by Walker.
Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
Hits the three-point bomb.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside, Avdia. It's tipped. Oh, wow. Unable to get a shot off in time. And they turn it over. A very unfortunate time there to pick up the shot clock violation.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
Absolutely need a 3 here.
And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession.
Checking in for the Pacers, number 21, Anthony Black.
So a close game sees Indiana take this one. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Get rich, it's going up. Get rich, it's going up. Get rich, it's going up. Get rich.
You got the power, let me shade away.
It's going up. Get rich, 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 it's going up. It's going up. It's going up.
Took my time to get this shine, but I still skip the line. I realized I'm still on my mind. I guess it's divine. And yeah, I could do this myself. That's dead or alive. And yeah, you can care about just yourself if you picking sides. Thinking that they gang, they not even squad. Yeah, I told them if you getting played, then you play the part. Really, I know I can't change my ways. You know who we are. Talking crazy, now he in the sky. Told him pick it. I made it look easy, juice, but it ain't easy believing the truth. You know I'm dropping them all, Bruce. Give you a clue what I'm counting. If it get loose, my driller, we might as well truce. Just for a little boost. Yeah, my new she Canadian goose. I know you lose him, how you get him? I won't take him. Yeah, I told him I make money, money don't make. Change my life or being me, so why would I fake? They try to take my flow, don't getting guala. I said, Prama. I was rocking babes when I seen y'all rocking times. When you feel like this, no, you wouldn't even change your flaws. Took my time to get the line. I realized the still on my mind. I guess the divine. And yeah, I could do this myself. That's dead or alive. And yeah, you can care about just yourself if you picking sides. Thinking that they gang, they not even squad. Yeah, I told them if you getting played, then you play the part. Really, I know I can't change my ways. You know who we are. Talking crazy, now he in the sky. Told him pick it.
Thought, 8 to the face. Thought, in the case. Thought, now halfway. Thought, got a high tolerance when your age don't exist. Man, I swear my pick 'em up, then I sit 'em in cold water. Then I order someone to bring 'em. Hope they take the pain away from the feeling that he felt today. You know when you're part of Section 8 and you feel like no one can relate. Cause you are a loner. Endorphins make you stronger. I'm in the house party of my generation. Like it's water, never no pancakes in the kitchen. Man, not one of our lives is caught up in the daily superstition that the world is but the end gives up. We never do listen unless it comes with an 808. A melody and some PlayStation and some technology bought my soul. Looking around and all I see is a big crowd that's product of me. And they probably relatives relevant for a rebel stream. Yep, her president is black. She black, purple label on her back. But that dab is like sushi. Straight to the head, then she look at me. She got ADHD. 8 to the face. Thought 12 in the case. Thought then the halfway. Thought got a high tolerance when your age don't exist. Like whoa.
Don't got a limit, just give me some more with it. Don't got a limit, just give me some more with it. They always tell me ADHD did it.
And then she started the stuff like no one else in this apartment. Beg your pardon, oh I rap, baby. How old are you? She say 22, I say 23. Okay, then we are babies. Why you say that? She said, where my drink at? I'ma tell you later, just tell your neighbors. Relax, I stood up, shut the blind, closed the screen, Jumbotron, made to the back where she reside. Then she said, read between the lines, yep. Hope that I get close enough when the lights turn down. And the fact that she just might open up when it start to drown. Her body and I know the both of us really deep in the mood now. It's nothing we can do now. Somebody walked in with a of that Bay Area. She looked at me, then looked. Had it, then she grabbed it, then she said, get it understood. You know why we babies, because we born in the 80s, that ADHD crazy. 8 to the face, 12 in the case. Thought, now halfway. Thought got a high tolerance when your age don't exist. Like whoa.
Don't got a limit, just give me some more with it. Don't got a limit, just give me some more with it. They always tell me ADHD did it.